Hi Aries, welcome to your mid-December general love reading. This is your girl, Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Aries. This is a general reading, so please keep that in mind. To only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear this message. Hi, Crosswatchers. You're very welcome here if you're interested in an Aries. Who wouldn't be? I like to remind Aries and Crosswatchers that energy is fluid. And this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. All right, Aries, let's go ahead and get this reading started. I'm first going to use my sound bowl here to set the energy for you guys and just tap into any meditation messages that Spirit wants me to provide to you before we pull the cards. But if you just want to get right to the card pull, go ahead and check out the pinned comment below with all the timestamps. All right, Aries, let's go ahead and take a deep breath in and tune into the energy of Aries. Interesting. When I hit the sound bowl, I heard a gong, like, dung, and it kind of made me feel like this is the moment, this is the time. And then I kind of saw like two people, almost looked like sitting at a bar with next to each other, just jokingly, smilingly, like it feels like very much like flirtation, but playful flirtation. And I just kind of feel like someone is feeling a bit curious about you, Aries. Someone is really trying to flirt with you to drop all those hints, but you're kind of like, all right, make the move. Make the move. Because, Aries don't wait very long, first of all. And Aries, they could get caught up in other things if it appears more prominent, or something more likely will happen with that than someone who's a little bit too shy to take that first step. But it feels as if like you guys like are getting to know each other, are kind of like playfully flirting with one another, but like where is this gonna go? Where is this going? And I wonder what that gong sound had to do with any of it. Let's go ahead and see. So when I saw the gong, I heard bong as well, like something you smoke weed out of per se. Could be something for someone, does not have to be, of course. There's no judgment here. So let's go ahead and see what the tarot, the oracle cards have to say about the energy surrounding you in love and romance, Aries. Let's kind of try to figure this out here. So tell me more about this energy surrounding Aries in love and romance. Tell me more about this energy for Aries. So first we have pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So I believe Sagittarius also got this card. So if you're dealing with a Sagittarius, have strong Sagittarius in your chart, you may want to check out the Sagittarius reading to see if there's messages for you there. Interesting. I kind of feel with this pay attention to the red flags, like something will happen to show and reveal to you anything that was left a little bit like smoky, a little bit hazy, uncertain, like, do you like me? Do you not? Where is this going? And maybe it's taking some time for this person to actually make their move for a reason. And it could be out of protection, Aries. I don't know. I saw like a dipping of a toe, and it's like maybe there's similar energies to someone of your past that Spirit wants you to pay attention to. Tell me more. Chemistry. Okay, and it says there's a strong magnetic attraction here. So yeah, I do feel that you guys have a certain element of your souls vibing that just clicks so well. And it's almost as if like that's where that kind of like playfulness is coming from, is from this like urge to want to see more of each other, this urge of wanting to be around each other more. And I wonder if like this pay attention to the red flags, of course we could take things verbatim, but it feels more like that's like that gong thing, right? Like something's about to happen that is going to push itself either into solidifying the chemistry that you guys have very strongly felt for one another and making something happen out of this, or it could go the complete opposite direction. We'll pull more cards to get a bit clear here of like, okay, despite the chemistry, there's something here that would, you know, put you in a same repeated karmic cycle. We don't want you to, you know, continue. So let's pull more before I jump that gun. Tell me more about this energy here for Aries. I'm seeing a big flannel, like a flannel jacket type of thing. That's plaid. Someone could always wear, you've been wearing recently. Tell me more about this energy for Aries. A little bit more into it. Oh, goodness. Okay, 2 cards. Let's see them. Give your relationship a chance. Okay. And attraction. Okay, this is moving towards more of a positive thing. So I wonder, like, even for some of you at first, there was something about this person that reminded you of an ex, or that kind of had like a similar feeling, and maybe that's kind of what set off your red flags already. But I think as you guys get to know each other deeper, as you guys hang around each other a lot more, like I think those red flags that may have been like kind of cautioning you or triggering you in some way, Aries, are going to prove to be just, you know, maybe certain wounds that are still lingering within you that has nothing to do between the two of you, because these 3 cards here are giving me very positive, strong vibes of this could end up being something very real here between the two of you. And maybe even like someone did something recently that kind of threw you off, that kind of annoyed you a little bit. And since then, you've been kind of wondering if that was like a sign for you about this person, about the situation. But honestly, from the rest of these 3 cards here, it's like, yeah, they may have done something annoying. They may have done something to annoy you. But I think, like, you know, we have to also consider deeply that we are all human beings. We all have our own patterns. We have our own traumas. We have our own wounds. We have our own ego, let's just say. But I think, like, you guys are going to get over that pretty soon if that was something that was pretty prevalent and clear. Because you can't deny that when you're around this person, you have a lot of fun, that you guys are very attracted to one another, that you guys are like kindred spirits in a lot of ways. And people are already asking like, oh, is there something going on between the two of you? Because people are seeing the magic in the interactions you have with one another. I think people are talking, people are noticing, and people want you to kind of get set up, especially like a best friend of yours. Tell me more. And the letter B is sticking out to me, as in Brianna, as in Brandon, first, middle, last initial, may mean something to someone. Tell me more about this energy here for Aries. What is surrounding Aries? What does Aries need to know about this spirit? Longing. And it says someone is secretly yearning for you. Yeah, and that was the part of like, is this happening? Is this going to go on? Like, what are you going to do about it? So yeah, I do feel like Aries, even if they kept things very playful, even like you guys could have maybe have hooked up or had a kiss, but it's like, you don't know if they could take this seriously, if they're taking, you know, if you, I don't know, there's something about this person that feels very youthful. And maybe some of you are worried if that could indicate like immaturity. They're very much the joking type. But Aries, like really, like the reason why they keep hitting you up, the reason why they want to hang out with you, it's not just to maintain a friendship or not just to maintain a, even if it started off as like a friends of benefits type of thing, it's actually something where when they spend, you know, time away from you, they start to miss you and they start to wonder what you're up to, wonder what you're up doing. And so that's why they hit you up, is because they want to see you. They need to see you again. The letter L now is coming forward to me. Someone could have 2 L's on their name, or first, middle, last initial, as in Lucas, as in Leslie. But tell me more, Spirit. Tell me more about this energy surrounding Aries at this time in love and romance. What's building up? Feels like a buildup for sure. Ooh, we have root chakra with grounding. Sink your roots deep, connect them to the heart of the earth. Okay, so yeah, someone I feel like is wanting to root something here, is planting their seeds here, wants to grow something here. Someone may be starting to feel like, all right, this is the point where we will see if it succeeds, see how seriously they can take this, because yeah, we've had a little playful, flirtful chemistry here, but you know, I want something that could show it's worth kind of going through this transition of. Someone could garden, have a gardening hobby, grow like fresh herbs in their backyard or something like that. But yeah, I feel more so it's like, let's deepen this. I want this to pass the phase of us having a crush on each other, flirting with one another, to really start thinking if this could be solidified. What will happen here? Let's go ahead and see with the tarot. Tell me more about this energy surrounding Aries. I'm seeing a rose tattoo that someone could have, or someone likes to wear rose-scented type of oils, perfumes. And I'm seeing someone like spray their room and with perfume, which is a move of mine. Before I get intimate with my husband, I like to, not just because it like smells or anything, but because you want to get all the senses going. Like spray the room with like a sexy perfume, a sexy cologne. Tell me more about this energy surrounding Aries. Okay, there we go. 9 of Pentacles. So dead center of this Virgo energy. Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo or someone with strong Virgo in their chart. Yeah, someone is a hot commodity. Someone has it all. Someone's watching this person from afar and they have what they want. Someone is very successful. They're coming into a successful period of their lives. They could have their own business. They could be, you know, very prominent within their career, within their corporation. They dress well. They have good taste. I don't know, like good taste in food, good taste in music, good taste in clothing. All right, I'm going to get all the cards out here first. And then we'll do a deep dive. Ooh, yep, here you guys are. The Queen of Wands, Aries energy. Crossing this, yeah. Ooh, the devil has come into this reading. We'll dive deeper into that. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Okay. So bottom of the deck, we have the 9 of Swords. This is Gemini energy. And there are 2 9s here. Your birthday could be April 9th, April 19th, perhaps. March 29th for some of you guys here. You could be seeing a lot of 9s from the universe recently. They've been thinking about you a lot and it's been kind of driving them wild. And maybe this is the type of person that doesn't take romance too seriously. They haven't been looking for anything serious, but when they saw you, when they met you, there's been something about you that they can't get their mind off of. And I feel like they text you late at night. And if you're wondering why, it's because they're thinking of you. Laying in bed, you know, thinking about this with you and thinking about the connection. But yeah, there's a lot that they want to say that they can't say yet. And that's why the longing energy is still kind of lingering here. But with the devil, which is crowning the reading, which we'll get to, this person does have some traits and behaviors that could be ego-based, egocentric. But I still feel like it's becoming a little bit of a constant thought of you, which could borderline onto obsessively thinking about you. Wanting to see what you're up to, doing when you guys have that space between each other by checking the social media. But yeah, they kind of are feeling the pressure here. And maybe, Aries, you're kind of saying, you know what, if nothing happens by the end of the month, that's my sign to just give it up. And I think they sense that or feel that, and that's kind of what's making them worry a little bit, sweat a little bit. Even someone could have a butterfly tattoo or a moth tattoo as well. All right, let's get into this. Dead center, 9 of Pentacles, Virgo energy. So yeah, I do feel like you guys aren't in a committed relationship with this person or haven't fully dedicated entirely to this person yet. But they check you out a lot. They stare at you a lot. They think you have it all. They think you are someone that is like top tier, you know? And I feel with that, they feel the pressure too. And maybe a little bit of intimidation, to be honest, here, especially with the Queen of Wands crossing this. And I think they do a lot of like the goofing off or the joking to kind of hide their nervousness around you, Aries. And I feel with this Nine of Pentacles too, like, I don't know, maybe they kind of were thinking for a long time, like I was going to be single. Maybe they just got out of a long-term relationship and swore they were not going to get into anything new. But you're making that promise they had to themselves very hard here, Aries. What's crossing this is the Queen of Wands. Aries energy. Some of you could possibly be dealing with another Aries or someone with strong Aries in their chart. Yeah, I mean, the magnetism that they feel towards you, the link, the attraction is so strong. I mean, with the Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands, like, you're their type for sure. But even, like, they think you're really sexy, really hot. They tell their friends that about you. They think, like, even beyond just your physical attraction, your personality is confident. Your personality is outgoing. You love to have fun. You love to spice things up. And I feel with this Queen of Wands here, they know you're working a little bit of an angle, a little bit of a magic that I could say is working here, Aries. And I feel like this longing for you, this want for you, this hunger for you just keeps growing. And I think it's all going to kind of boil over to something happening from now to the end of the month, which is why I may have heard that gong, right? What's crowning this reading is the Devil. Capricorn energy could simply mean you're dealing with the Capricorn or someone with strong Capricorn in their chart. I gotta say, for some of you here, this almost feels like a very controlling, nosy parent of yours or maybe of theirs. And maybe for some of you guys, like, I don't know, that's part of an issue here. Others of you, I gotta say that with the red flags here, it could be someone's ex that is still trying to be part of someone's life, whether that's on your end, Aries, or their end. And especially if they have kids with this person, they're working overtime because someone's extremely jealous of you being able to catch the person they want's attention. Because it's a hard thing to do, but you did it. But overall, with this Devil energy, I think like an obsession is growing slightly for each other that, you know, is becoming more apparent. Despite someone wanting to hide it, despite someone wanting to downplay it, you guys are kind of secretly obsessed with each other here. And even like in the bedroom, you guys really click. And I'm hearing hot and heavy, intense type of lovemaking there. I want to clarify this Devil a little bit more though. So let's go ahead and do that. Tell me more about this Devil energy. Ooh, the Seven of Swords, Aquarius energy. Page of Cups. Water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy with the Four of Swords. Okay. Some of you guys, I gotta say, there may still be some linkages to past people that they're trying to kind of break out of, that they're trying to walk away from, but for some reason it's really hard for them. Again, whether there's kids involved, whether it's financial type of ties. But with the Page of Cups, like, even if they try to ignore this with the, or avoid this with the Seven of Swords energy, the feelings are still there. Four of Swords. Yeah, I think, again, they've been trying their hardest to kind of downplay this obsession with you, with this want for you, with this hunger for you. And that's why, you know, they may try to like play it off a bit, like jokingly, like even with this Page of Cups, I'm kind of feeling it that way. Their lack of taking this serious for the last few weeks, months is their own defense mechanism. Because I do feel, Aries, once this person becomes involved emotionally with someone, they get very strongly involved. They're very intense. And I do feel like this person has a tendency to get jealous a little bit easily. And so like, okay, so say if you kept it friendly, casual, and you guys are out and they see you're talking to someone and they think you may be flirting, like they get worked up. But then they like don't show that, they don't say that, but then you feel the shift and change in their energy from being like kind of open and sweet to like all of a sudden being Seven of Swords. So that's something that you're seeing that may kind of show you is something to watch out, take note of with this person, which could have been that like pay attention thing, right? But what's reading this is the Page of Pentacles. So two pages here. Someone could be much younger in this connection, or at least have that youthful energy like I've been feeling the whole reading. Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Someone wants to see how this can work, if there's enough to make this work. And I think that's part of the deciding factor here. If this person takes more of an initiative, more of a motive from now to the end of the month, will help you decide if this is worth it, worth the effort, worth working on, dedicating themselves to. But I feel like, again, you'll be ready when the green light's on, but you're not going to be the only one sending the signals. They have to do more on their end, is what I feel you need to see from them, Aries. How they view you, how you may be within this connection here is the star energy. So again, I believe Sagittarius also got this card for them, but Aquarius energy, you could have Aquarius rising, Aquarius moon. You're one of a kind. You really are, and you have this like star-like quality to you, especially with the Queen of Wands. You get noticed when you enter rooms. People do feel this special high vibrating energy that exudes from you, Aries, that people remember, and it lingers and it leaves a mark on many people, including this person. And some of you with the star energy, you could be well known within your career, you could be well known within a community or an online base. But ultimately, yeah, I just feel, Aries, you're getting the signs, you're feeling the attraction here that this can be something, and you're hoping that this could turn out the best way. But again, in order for this to work, you guys both have to be on the same page. But big time intimidation I'm getting from this person as well. But I feel like you're also secretly hoping that they'll start to take the right steps, or that whatever thing that kind of caught you off guard was just temporary, that could be resolved, that could be healed. Because I do think you guys have a lot of fun with each other, and you love hanging out with one another. And whether you guys like to admit it or not, when it takes some time, you miss being around one another. How they may be within this connection, or how you may be seeing them, how their energy is Five of Pentacles. Taurus energy. So yeah, I feel like right now they're feeling a little bit insecure. They're feeling a little bit, especially if they did something really recently to annoy you and it was apparent, you made it apparent, you made it known, like they're already feeling bad about it. They're already wondering if they messed that up. But again, like they don't know if they can measure up to you, Aries, in a subconscious way. And that could be part of the insecurity that's happening here. But someone could also have experiencing financial problems in their life, lost a job that has been taking some time. But this person needs to have a lot more grounding in their life, a lot more structure in their life. And I don't know, I think you guys see a lot of that. So maybe it's like they still, at a certain point, still don't have their own home, have their own car. Like, I do feel a part of you guys progressively moving forward and ahead is if they start to kind of take things more seriously. And that's something that I think through meeting you is what they're really realizing, maybe the lack they have within themselves financially or just overall in their love life, it's been kind of dry. And then maybe there's something that is meant to kind of be reversed through that lack through meeting you, Aries. But yeah, I feel also too, if this is how you're viewing them, you feel like they're not doing enough yet. And it's in their court to do something to kind of take more initiative before you lose hope on this entirely by the end of the month. I wonder if what they did to annoy you recently is that they like canceled plans or bailed out on something. But I feel like there was insecurity around that, Aries. I just want you to know. I don't feel like it really had anything to do with not wanting to hang out with you, but like them not finding the right thing to wear or something like that. It feels. All right, Aries, to see the likely outcome of this situation, what is likely to happen and unfold from now to the end of the month, we need to talk about, you need to be aware of. We're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. I'm going to overturn this card here to show you the likely outcome of this situation and just pull some more tarot, oracle cards to dive deeper into this situation. So if you still have questions, let's get those answered now in the extended reading. And to join me for the extended reading, just open up the description box of this video and you will find the link to Vimeo, which will take you to the extended reading. But if this is where we depart, Aries, I really hope that this reading has confirmed a lot for you, has given you the clarity, insight, healing, and guidance that you were looking for by watching this message. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Aries, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Aries.